Hey everyone, this is Rob,
And Michelle.
and welcome to Bunebape, the weekly podcast on everything old school RuneScape. Alright, so first thing up on the Drop It is going to be
The pop lock and drop it.
the Pop Lock and Drop It, as always, is going to be the account updates that we're going to go over for both of our accounts. Yeah, I don't think a ton happened, but still, some interesting stuff there. More interesting stuff is going to be on our second thing on the Pop Lock and Drop It, which is video updates.
We've had a lot.
Yes, we have had a lot. We actually are having one as we speak. We're we're uploading a video literally right now as we're doing this podcast, so it should be up yesterday. Hopefully you checked it out. If not,
check it out now.
Yeah, it's still going to be on the YouTube, so go check it out.
It's a one-day only exclusive. We're actually going to delete it tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've had a lot of videos coming out because there's been quite a few big updates.
So many things happening.
Yeah, so definitely go check out the YouTube channel if you want to see more RuneScape stuff, as always. And I've been covering a couple other games on there, so check it out. If you like it, cool. If not, we'll still be doing the podcast every week, so you can just listen to this. And so for the third thing on the list is going to be, like I said, the huge update. We actually...
Big boy update.
Yeah, we just got a massive update with a bunch of changes. They added a lot of new content, so we're going to be going over all of that. That's probably going to be the majority of this podcast, I would say.
And we both actually played for a few hours before recording, so we have some experience with the updates.
Yeah, this is probably the most prepared for updates that we've ever been, because both of us have played the update and made videos on the update.
Yeah, maybe a couple of videos coming today, actually.
Yeah, exactly. So we're super prepared for this one to tell you everything about this update. It's pretty awesome. I'm really, really enjoying it so far, so I can't wait to tell you all about that.
Great.
Yeah, and that's going to be pretty much it. So let's jump into the first one. Before we get into anything, though, Michelle, how are you doing?
Very good. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
So every week, kind of same thing. I'm like, oh, I've given up on fishing. This week, I actually was fishing a decent amount, and I am now up to 86. I think I was 84 last week, so that's pretty sick.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm 36% of the way to 87. I still need to get to 91, so still a bit away, but I think, I'm just a little bit less than halfway whenever I started. I started at 81.
Nice, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's exciting, and other than that, just did some Slayer.
Just to totally rat you out in front of everyone, she's still doing barbarian fishing, even though the new fishing boss is out now, and it gets you way more experience than this.
Because, as you'll hear shortly, Rob did a video on it, and I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know the best methods.
Oh yeah, she's not well informed. Well, stick around, and you too can be well informed.
I didn't want to read about it because I knew we were going to talk about it anyway, so I was like, oh, I'll just wait. Yeah. I also tried out drift net fishing today, an hour ago.
Yeah, how's it?
It's all right. I know you could get faster XP per hour once you get good at it, but obviously, my first time trying, I was only getting 30k an hour, but
yikes.
It was a nice change, but not as AFK.
30k is pretty low.
No. When you're paying attention, supposedly you could get up to 70k at my level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's more AFK. It seems like you have to pay attention. I've never done it, but it seems like you have to pay attention.
You do. You have to push stuff in the direction that you want them.
But you might be able to get more experience with the new update. I don't really want to spoil it and talk about it now, but yeah, maybe.
We'll get to it shortly.
For my account, I haven't really done too much on RuneScape. I've been kind of working and just pumping out a bunch of different videos and not really playing a lot on RuneScape, unfortunately.
Well, you got the 3,000 wyverns at least, right?
Yeah, I got. I'm actually working on 30,000 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're lying. He's not done any wyverns.
Yeah, I'm not even close on any wyverns. I think I might have killed 100 since last week. Yeah, so kind of sad about that. I did put out. A really cool video for RuneScape. So if you guys need help making money,
you did.
Also we put out I'm just gonna slowly.
Should we just go to videos?
Slowly ease into the second point on the.
Because you have no account updates. Yours is all just you've been working on video content.
Yeah, okay, well I have some account updates. I got a fishing level today doing the new update boss.
Baller.
So yeah, there we go.
What are you at?
73 or 74.
Nice.
I think 74.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's okay. But Yeah, that's the only account update really that I have. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I have been wanting to focus more on RuneScape recently, but it's hard. So I'm
Even
like,
when you do focus, you're doing other stuff for other videos.
yeah, like I'm just like being pulled in so many directions. I want to finish that Wyvern video, but I think at this point it might become a meme. But I'm gonna try and make it not become a meme. So
I want you to do it.
yeah, me too.
Because we
I want
started
money.
we started our whole little we're gonna do a whole video series that was like loot from a and then be like,
And,
oh, a wyvern grind or something. And then there's only one video and that's it.
Yeah, it just takes a long time, dude.
No,
It's a
it
lot of
does.
dedication.
You set a really high number that you wanted to go for.
Yeah, you know what they
I'm
say.
What do they say?
Hindsight, the 2020,
That's what they say.
2020.
Yep.
That's the whole saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so moving on to video updates.
Yes.
Like we were kind of mentioning, I did put out a video on like free-to-play money makers. So if you are a free-to-play player or not a free-to-play player, actually you can make some pretty good money still either way.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. He did it on his members account in Members World, so he was kind of freaking out afterwards. He was like, I'm kind of worried. What if those weren't actually free to play?
Yeah, it kind of messes with me. I mean, if any of you have played for any time, you know that Edgeville used to not be a free-to-play zone. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so it's like, or at least I'm almost 99% sure it used to not be a free-to-play zone.
Is that before we started playing again?
I don't remember, but it is now, and so that's
I don't know,
why
we've been members for like almost 2 years now, so it's hard to remember.
I want to look it up now, dude. Okay, here it is, dude. It says that the Edgeville Furnace used to not be free-to-play.
Really? It is now, though.
Yeah, so that's one
Oh,
of
it
the...
was 2 years ago. That's whenever we became members.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Yeah, so I guess 2 years ago is when we were talking about, in my video, I used the Edgeville Furnace, which for the longest time, the closest furnace I think was in Al Kharid for free-to-play players, and so I was like kind of questioning myself whether I was doing an actual free-to-play method going to Edgeville, and yeah, as of 2 years ago, the furnace there can be used by free-to-play players, so...
Dang. Kind of crazy it wasn't, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's funny, though, even when I went there on a members world, there was like a trillion bots. I'm assuming they were all making cannonballs or something. So it was hilarious either way. It looked like a free-to-play world. But yeah, I was kind of tripping, but hopefully, like I said, if you any of you need any money as a free-to-play player, maybe check that video out.
Yeah.
Also, if you like shooting games, I've been doing a lot of videos on Outriders. It's pretty fun so far. I'm actually really enjoying it. So that's kind of why I've been putting off the Wyverns so much, and that's the video updates. Oh, do you want to tell them about the newest one?
The newest video? Oh, ours?
Yeah,
When's it going to be released?
tomorrow.
Oh, so check out our other videos today. Our free-to-play to pay-to-play series is officially going to be starting.
Yeah, I actually kind of just
I didn't
called
know-
it free to play to bond.
Could have done a whole little thing.
All right, we'll do. All right, I'll change the name.
It's
You guys are hearing.
F2P to P2P.
All right, you guys
The
are
most
hearing the
obnoxious
creative process right now.
This is some behind the scenes.
Yeah, so it'll be free to play to something tomorrow, and which is today when you're hearing this.
So go check it out.
Yeah, you
I
can
didn't
go
know
check
when
it
it was
out.
gonna be
We're doing a
released.
little competition between the both of us. There's not a lot of progress in the first video, but it's kind
It's
of
more
just
of an
like
intro.
yeah, it's like an introduction video. But we're gonna see how both of us go about getting a bond.
Yeah, and we'll probably update videos on those weekly, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, ideally,
Yeah.
yeah, so that it'll like continue. Hopefully, before all 52 weeks in a year are up, we'll have a bond. That'd be nice.
Yeah, and we're gonna at the end go and like talk to Hans and Lumbridge to see how long it took us. We're not counting like real time because obviously they're not our main accounts. We're not always playing on them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that'll be really cool, I think, to see the progression of one, how much money we're making, how long it takes us, and like also how far we get with our accounts. Because, like I said, I don't want to just like be selling arrows and get
No.
like 5 million gold selling arrows.
I'm sure you guys have already heard us talking about this. This is like the third week in a row we've talked about it.
Yeah,
We're
but
just trying to have fun.
now it's actually out, so you guys can go check
It really
it out.
exists, I swear.
Yeah, you can go check it out. I think it's pretty good. I like the way it's kind of like back and forth, seeing our different perspectives and like how we approach it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very fun.
Yeah. Also, for video updates, the video that I'm actually doing processing currently as we speak right now is going to be the new Temporos boss guide. So if you are interested in fishing or just want to see new content or anything like that, there's some really great rewards. If you don't know, Temporos is the fishing boss, so he's a skilling boss, similar to like Wintertot and stuff like that.
Don't reveal too much yet. We're not on that part of the docket.
I know. But yeah, if you want a guide on how to do it, I spent a few hours doing the boss, so I found some pretty good tips, and I threw them all into this guide, so
See,
you all
that's
will
why I was
have
waiting.
the information that you need.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I took a video of me doing the Easter quest
Yeah.
thing. So it's not a guide. It's just kind of me running around doing stuff.
Yeah, I'll advertise it
welcome.
as a guide, but it's going to be funny because it's not.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even talk most of the time. I'm just like, all right, we're running.
Nice.
The entire video. And then I'm like zooming in on stuff and I'm like, well, that looks cute.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, we've had a lot of videos going out, and we have even more today, probably the most we've ever made in a week this week. So, yeah, I mean, check that out if you want to see more of us, not on this podcast.
Yeah. We're actually had like so many videos coming this week.
Yeah, definitely by far the most amount of videos we've ever put out.
We're gonna do more than one on multiple days, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Today, Rob was like, I might do 4 today. And I was like,
I know.
let's slow down first.
But yeah, it's really unfortunate because, you know, sometimes you want to put out like 10 videos, but it's kind of hard because real life takes time. So
It just sucks though because some of them are like more time sensitive. Like I also did a shooting star one that should be coming out soon, but because somebody's been playing another game, it hasn't been released yet. And then we release it today. We're just releasing a million videos today.
yeah.
So it's
yeah,
a lot.
It's a lot. Like where it's like you don't think it would take that much time, but I'm like, oh, I could definitely put out 5 videos today, and that's in my mind thinking like, oh, I just don't have to eat, don't have to go to the bathroom, shower, work out, live any other life, breathe, sleep.
Blink.
I could just make videos all day, and then life kind of catches up, and so I put out 3 videos instead of 5. But
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. It's fun, but unfortunate timing. That seems like every game that you play is having suddenly a bunch of stuff happening in 1 week that you want to make videos about everything.
yeah, and it's also unfortunate that because the types of games I like playing are like really grindy, like loot games. So it's not something that you can just be like, all right, cool, I finished Mario in like an hour. I can upload
Someone's
this
never
video.
played Mario before. It's not that fast.
Okay, yeah, so it's like I can't just like beat it one time and then be like, all right, here you guys go. It's like I have to play it for 12 hours and that's like one video.
Maybe that's why the videos that I make for Rob to edit, I'm just like, all right, I took a video of me doing the shooting star. That's it. And I'm like, all right, I did this little bunny quest.
Yeah, so you get all the good ones.
I do get all the good ones. I was kind of thinking that I might do like 100 winter talk drops to see what I get.
I mean, you can.
100 is a lot though.
I've already done 20 of the bosses.
Oh, of the new one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We could maybe have you do a video, me do a video.
Yeah, I was gonna.
We don't need to do 100 if you think that's too much, because I know they both probably take.
I don't think it's too much. I did the math, and it's about 6 minutes per round, so it'd take about
Smooth
6 hours.
600 minutes.
Yeah, 6 hours, or 10 hours.
I was like, that's not 6 hours.
Yeah, no, actually, double what I thought it was, which is 10 hours.
So we might rethink that 100 goal.
Yeah, I still want to do it because I'm already at 20, and I think it'd be pretty easy. I need to get up my fishing anyways.
Yeah, I'm already at like 100 and something winter top, but I would just kind of start from there and maybe keep my crates and empty them all at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
I was already overthinking it though, because I was like, well, what if I'm getting like really cool stuff and I don't even get it till later?
But it won't matter. None of it's like gonna make you faster.
I want to wear my hot clothes.
Oh,
see. Warm clothing. My
Yeah.
hot clothes.
My hot clothes, my hot men clothes. Yeah, no, it's funny because Temporos doesn't have any of that. It just has like
That's true.
other stuff.
Yours don't matter as much.
Yeah, I mean, I really hope I get the pet. That'd be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Imagine if I got the pet.
When we talk about the pet,
Imagine if I got.
I have
the
a
pet.
lot of thoughts because I'm in
Oh
love.
my god, it's amazing.
Anyway, we're gonna go play now.
But this is exactly, you just listen to the thought process of like, oh yeah, dude, we'll just do all these videos, and then also I'm gonna do loot from 100 of these things instead of the Wyverns videos.
No, and the Wyverns, and we're gonna do the God War dungeons.
So
Expect them
it
all
just-
for tomorrow.
Yeah, things just get pushed back. So
we get excited about these new ideas, and then we never do our old ideas.
Exactly. So you'll get stuff when you get stuff. I mean,
It'll all happen eventually.
if you really yell at me about the Wyverns video, then maybe I'll do it
Will someone
sooner than later.
please yell at him about the God Wars dungeon? Because I've been waiting.
We'll-
Not only do I,
we'll never do it.
It's a good video, but I just want me to do it for my diary, and you said you do it with me.
You can go solo them.
No thank.
All right,
I'll
so I
wait.
think we've rambled about the video updates for at least a million years. So let's talk about the actual update.
Yeah, let's
So
do it.
the newest update to RuneScape as of 324 is pretty amazing. They added a ton of content.
Yes.
So they added the fishing skill boss. So it says, "Attention, all skilled fisher folks. We, the spirit anglers, need your help."
Ooh, spirit
Ooh.
anglers.
So there's a lot of like RP in here, but I'm not gonna really go over that. I'm just gonna tell
We're
you
not going to
that
take turns reading the different roles.
no, thank God, no. So it says it's an all-new, fun, and sociable way to train fishing, available to all members with at least 35 fishing, which is pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
And they're aiming for an accessible social encounter as an alternative to current hands-off leveling methods. And they could have just put in barbarian fishing there because we all know what it is.
Yes.
But yeah, the XP rates are actually really good in my experience. And it says here they have a breakdown of estimates for 35 fishing, it's about 30k experience an hour. 70 fishing is 70k experience an hour, and 99 fishing is 80k experience an hour. So it seems like between 35 and 70, they even say this for players level between 35 and 70, it offers some of the best fishing XP available in the game.
And I'm like level, like I said, 86, and I only get 50k an hour barbarian fishing, so I'm definitely going to try this out. It'd be nice to get 70k.
Yeah. I think past 70 there are other methods like tick manipulation methods and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I know. I can't really figure them out. One of them is literally like, they're like, you have to get these two rats attacking you in specific places. And
I
I'm
hate
like,
that.
dude, this is not
Yeah,
efficient.
that reminds me of like tick manipulating with teaks. And they're all like, you have to get two birds to attack you in the monkey madness jungle. And I'm like,
I hate it.
can I just like not get really bad experience while woodcutting? That'd be nice.
Yeah. I know, and it's like no matter what I try, like whenever I try to do tick manipulation, it never works out, and I never get as much experience as they say.
Yeah, I'm always worse at it.
Yes, I agree. So that's why I've just been barbarian fishing because I could not figure out the tick manipulation. It did not work for me.
Yeah. So yeah, spoiler alert, I did this for a few hours this morning. Actually, not even a few hours. I think I did it for 1 hour, a little over 1 hour, and I was able to get there's like two different methods. Similar to Winter Taunt, if you want to get the most experience per hour, I tried that and I got like 65k an hour.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and then
awesome.
I did the method that gets you more rewards, and I got like 55k per hour,
Okay.
and it's a very very significant difference.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going for rewards, you get like 2 to 3 times as many points as if you don't.
Wow.
So
And I'm kind of wondering what I should go for because even if I got like 55k an hour, that's still more than I'm making barbarian, and I could get cool stuff.
yeah, I think in like that a little over an hour that I did, I got like 80 something thousand experience.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
whoa.
really really good.
And you're 70 something, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm 70. I was 73, and then I got it up to 74.
Okay, so I could
In
potentially get even more than
yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. Especially if you do just the experience only method, then yeah, you could definitely get more for sure.
Maybe I'll do that to get to 91 because I've been working on this for a minute.
Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna like delve too much and like give you a play by play on what to do.
Because that'll be in the video,
Because
which
yeah,
we'll probably link in this YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube.
yeah, probably. It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be out already before this video's even up. So, I mean, check our YouTube channel if you haven't, and the guide will be there. Hopefully, it'll be useful to someone. Like I said in the video itself, most of the information is gonna be right, and from my experience, it's not maybe all gonna be 100%, but I hope it is. So if it's not, let me know.
Yeah, do you want to just give a general, not detailed rundown on what it's about, like where it is and stuff?
Yeah, sure. So you're gonna want to go to Al Kharid, and just south of the bank, the guy's gonna teleport you from there to the new Temporos area. It's like the mini games area.
It's a new island?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
new.
wow.
It's actually no, not a new island. It's to the left of Menaphos in the desert, and it is a new area, but it's
Okay.
in an old area.
What used to be there?
Nothing. I think it was just desert.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just to the left of Menaphos and the Pyramid Plunder.
but the island itself is new?
The island itself is new, yes,
Okay.
yes. So the area that you start the minigame at is just a part of the desert. that they reconstructed to be an area. And if you want to go outside of it, you need a Shantae pass, but I don't know why you would want to. I guess technically it's pretty fast to get to Menaphos from there if you wanted to, but that's besides the point. So once you get there, you just talk to, or you just go on the boat. You don't need to talk to anyone. You just bring a harpoon, go on the boat, and it'll take you to Tempoross Island. You catch fish, and so you shoot a bunch of harpoon fish at him, and then when he goes underwater, you stab him with your harpoon until he dies.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds super crazy when you talk
Sounds
about it
kinda
out
morbid.
loud. But yeah, so once he dies, then you go back and you fish up your loot, and you're good to go. You can get the pet one shot, easy try.
There's a little pet. It's a little version of him, and it's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's actually amazing. It looks like it's just like a little baby water elemental.
It's like a little blob.
Yeah, it looks really mad too.
It does. I love him.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of it. See, he looks really
He's
mad.
so cute. Maybe you could put him in the thumbnail on YouTube or something.
Maybe. He's got like a little glowy face.
I love his little face.
Yeah,
He's so
he's
cute.
hilarious.
It's unfortunate they don't say his drop rate yet. They're just like very rare. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
what does
probably
that
like
mean?
the other ones. It's probably like 1 in
3,000?
3,000 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, which is insane. I mean, that's 9,000
It's so funny because
minutes.
3,000 doesn't sound like a lot until you start.
Until you think about it's 3 times 6, which is 18,000 minutes.
It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
That's 30 hours, right?
It's 300.
300?
I think so. Quick math. See?
18,000 divided by 60.
What is it?
I don't know.
18,000 divided by 60, 300 hours.
300 hours. Yeah, 30 is not actually that much.
No,
30 is
yeah.
like how long it's going to take me to get to 91 fishing.
Yeah, that's not that much. So,
We'll
yeah,
be dedicating a
that's-
whole week.
that's going to be the gist of it. I mean, if you, like I said, if you want a more detailed guide, check out the actual guide. But it's pretty easy. Just get the fish, kill the boss, get the loot.
Now we're not going to over-explain it since we already have a video.
Yeah. But that is definitely the biggest part of this update, and one of the bigger updates we've gotten recently. It's added an entire new mini game, and it's actually really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. I'm probably going to go and try it once you upload the video. I just wanted to see it first.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun. I would recommend everyone at least try it, and it seems to be a really good way to train fishing. Obviously, it's not AFK, just straight up, it's not. So if you want to do something AFK, probably stay at Barbarian Fishing and do that until you want to actively fish. But
It's nice to switch things up every once in a while.
yeah, it has really good rewards though.
Yeah, what kind of rewards does it have?
So besides the pet, you can get the Tome of Water, which is exactly the same as the Tome of Fire, except it does less damage and increases your accuracy for curses and binds.
Okay.
So that could be really good for PKers and stuff.
Kind of looks cool.
Yeah, it just looks like a blue book. And then there's a fishing trophy that you can get for your house. You can get a recolor of the angler's outfit.
Wait, that's the recolor?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's blue.
Wait,
It's blue and yellow.
It changes your hat and stuff to be a headband too?
Yeah.
Yo. I'm going to go do this immediately.
Well, yeah. It says that you have to take the pieces and then a large amount of spirit flakes, which is a
Of
reward,
course.
and that'll change your angler's outfit. It'll have the same stats and everything. But yeah.
It just looks baller. Oh, also another update this week. I got my angler's outfit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's been... It only took me like 20 tries total to get all the pieces, and like the average is like 1 out of 32. So I actually feel pretty lucky.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Especially because someone else that was there was like, oh, on my first try, like I got a piece, and now I'm 50 tries in and have not gotten another one since. And I was
Jesus.
like, oh man.
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Another really cool thing you can get, especially for Ultimate Iron Man, is the tackle box.
Ooh.
It can technically hold the max stack of items in it, so 2.1 billion items. And that would be for fishing equipment, so you could have an unlimited amount of rods, feathers, bait, and angler's outfits.
Oh.
But you can only have one infernal and crystal harpoon.
I mean, I don't know why I would need more than one.
Yeah, they said it's untradeable and incredibly rare. Most people won't find it that useful, but like I said, it's going to be
I think it's nice. It would
priceless for
save
Ultimate
you
Iron
an
Man.
inventory spot.
Yeah, it would.
Even if it's just one, like that probably adds up over time.
Yeah, no, if you are like doing other fishing, it'll save you inventory. It's funny enough, if you're doing the actual boss, it won't save you any inventory room.
Yeah.
But yeah,
People are probably just
it's
gonna
pretty
do
cool.
the boss though until they get like certain rewards that they want, and then just peace out.
Yeah.
No, actually, I mean it is pretty decent. XP.
Yeah, it is decent XP. So I definitely think people are gonna farm this for a while. Yeah, I was gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, so for the another really cool reward is going to be the fishing barrel. So the fish barrel is exactly like the looting bag for the wilderness. You can
Oh.
keep 28 raw fish in there and they can only be removed at the bank. Seems pretty useless to
Wait,
me.
can it only be used at the boss?
No, it says it can be used anywhere, I'm pretty sure.
That's kind of nice because that will
Actually,
also save you inventory space.
I actually
No?
don't know if this will work at the boss. Funny enough, I don't know if it doesn't say whether it will or won't work for the harpoon fish, but it just says that it'll hold 28 fish.
I think that's nice because if you're like fishing something that you can make a lot of money on, you could save it kind of like grimy herbs.
Yeah, true. Like if you, this might help you if, for instance, if you're fishing up anglerfish,
Mm-hmm.
that's right next to a bank anyways, and you deposit most of your anglerfish into the bank, then this could be a really good improvement for you.
Yeah, it will save you some like time that you could be fishing.
Yeah. You want to hear something amazing though?
Yes.
Is if you combine the fish barrel with the fish sack that you get from the Auri the Angler on Molk Island.
Which I've never even heard of.
Yeah, me neither. But I think Molk Island's in.
I think that's aerial
Corinne.
fishing. I read something about Molk Island the other day because I was Googling fishing stuff.
I know about Molk Island because if you kill shaman,
Mm-hmm.
lizardman shaman, then you have to go to Molk Island or near Molk Island or something like that. So that's where I've heard of it before.
Okay.
Either way, I don't know anything about her, but apparently you can go to her and trade her some pearls, and she'll give you the fish sack. I think that's already been in the game, but if you
Mm-hmm.
combine the fish barrel and the fish sack, you can wear it, the fish barrel fish sack combination, as a cape.
What?
Yeah. And
That's really cool.
yeah,
Is there
just-
a picture of it?
yeah, it just looks like you have a bag of fish on your back. So they have
I like it, though.
this dude here.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it just looks like literally you just have
Just
a bag
a-
of fish.
A
on your
burlap
back.
sack full of fish.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Last thing you can get is Spirit Flakes, which I think is common. Yeah, it says it's common, and it gives you a 50% chance of catching an extra fish for no additional experience. And it does stack with the Rada's Blessing effect. It says the flakes can be used on any type of fish, although not on harpoon fish within the Temporos encounter. So sucks it doesn't. You can't get more experience per hour doing this.
None
at
of these
all.
things work there. That's so funny.
Yeah, but it's cool, I guess.
No, yeah. I'm like actually so excited about this because saying like the prizes or whatever that you could get, I want all of them.
Yeah.
Usually I'm like, oh, one or two sound nice. This one, I think I'm going to prioritize my angler outfit, but all the other ones also sound really cool.
Yeah. I mean, they sound really cool, but there's also a bunch of trash that you can get. So
Of course.
you can also get a bunch of fish is the most common thing, and then there's also like planks that you'll get and stuff like that.
Planks. I mean, you could save them for construction.
Yeah, they're worthwhile, and there's a bank there, but it's not like a cool prize or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny. I was thinking like all this stuff would be useful if you were like fishing up anglerfish, but I don't do that. So oh well.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe. So the next thing that is part of the update as well is Easter. So I don't know anything about this.
Well, let me tell you. So I did the Easter little mini quest this morning, and I did a video on it. Like I said, it's not really a guide. It's kind of just me walking through it, not even giving directions because I didn't know what was happening either. But it was like pretty cute, super easy. I like brought teleports with me, but for the most part, the little bunny dude, Greg's his name.
Oh,
Greg the bunny.
Greg the rabbit, actually.
I thought you were going to say Greg the rat.
Greg the rat. No, that's me.
Yeah. So Greg just like teleports you to a lot of the places. So it's really convenient. He's like, yo,
Okay.
I'm going to head to Lumbridge. You want to ride? And I'm like, sure.
Hey, you can just hop in his little marsupial body, dude.
Exactly. So we just hop on over and they give you 2 little pieces of Fashionscape. I don't really want to spoil it. So go and check out the video or do it for yourself.
okay.
Should I spoil it?
No.
I think I spoiled the birthday one.
Yeah,
so I
you
don't
did.
need to do that again.
Yeah, you
I did make a video though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are nice, and yeah, it also, like, this isn't much of a spoiler, but it does give you, like, 2 Easter eggs to do that. I guess you can eat the eggs. I didn't know that.
What?
I usually sell them.
What?
But I scrolled over it because I was like, do you, like, hold these, or what's the point of them? And it was like, eat. And I was like, I'm not going to do that because they're worth, like, over 1,000 each. I'm just going to sell them.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the Easter eggs that they give you every year. I've just never like tried to see what they do before.
Yeah, I've never done the Easter event any of the years, so
Wait,
that's
really?
news to me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I did a little bit the year before. I think I ended up getting the carrot sword and
That
stuff
was
like
last
that.
year.
Yeah, I think I might have gotten rid of it, unfortunately.
Oh, bummer. Oh, I found out that I didn't do the 24 karat. You dip it in a pool to make it turn gold.
Gold.
I guess I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
I just have the regular carrot.
That's lame.
I know. I don't know why. I remember, like, I knew it was a thing. I just decided not to do it for whatever reason.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, that's basically it for the Easter event. Just a quick, easy thing. You could probably be done in like 15 minutes. But yeah, check out the video on it to see the cool rewards. I quite like them actually.
Yeah.
I showed Rob because I was like, "Oh, look at this."
They look cool.
They
Yeah.
do.
I like them. I don't know if I'll do it because I'm, like I said, pretty busy, but it does look cool. I like them. So for the next part of the update, it's actually a small update for shooting stars. So if you don't know, we got shooting stars into the game last week, which is really cool. I mean, they land around. We actually made a video on it.
We did make a video on it.
Yeah, I just
it
finished-
hasn't been uploaded yet. Probably will by this.
Yeah, I just finished editing it, so it's scheduled to be uploaded. So yeah, that'll likely be up by the time this is up.
Yeah.
So check that out if you need a guide on it. And
What changed?
it says that, well, a couple things changed. It says shooting stars should now deplete more slowly when there's large groups of people mining them. On top of that, once again, you can place your cannons exactly where the shooting stars will land. However,
What?
if you want to be a fool and do that, you can, and the stars will land on it and destroy it. So you'll need to reclaim it from the guy that sells it.
What's the point of that? Just because it looks funny?
I have no idea, dude.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's weird. Also, they're all in like near banks and near mines. Why would you need to cannon any of them? But okay.
I think it's just for fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a meme.
I've never seen them fall. I would like to see them fall.
Me too. Speaking of the falling stars, there's now a chance you might receive additional stardust when mining shooting stars. So it's a higher chance per level, starting at 2% increased chance at size 1, and a 90% increased chance at level 9, size 9.
Significant.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It also makes sense because you have to be 90 mining to do level 9.
Yeah, I can only do up to level 7, and that's a 56% chance of extra. Why not 2, though? Not bad.
Yeah, and that's just to get additional stardust. So you'll still get the same amount you've been getting before, but now you'll get even more.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle wanted to point out that they have merch. Of course, they always have merch, but there's even more merch
I was
now.
specifically pointing out one that looks like
It's a little
duck.
enamel pin duck.
It's the cutest thing ever. It kind of looks like
Yeah.
Rob.
And yeah, so the duck looks pretty cool. There's, of course, always merch, little keychains
Is
and
there
stuff.
merch
so
like every update?
there's always merch.
I did not know that until we started doing this.
Yeah, there's always merch. Just go to the
That's so
store
funny.
and check it out. Some of them are cool. They actually have a dragon sim as
I
a
like
keychain,
that.
so it's pretty cool. Of course, the PvP worlds rotated again. They always do.
Didn't know that either.
Oh, yeah. I actually didn't even notice that they were going to add this into the update patch notes, whatever that we have here. But over the weekend, actually not over the weekend, over the past couple days, they were having some interesting rule clarifications. So it's kind of like a big deal when it first came out, but it's since then been clarified. But they're saying here in the patch notes that we made a slight change to the options in the report abuse interface. So it says that we'll be updating the buying or selling an account report option to buying or selling accounts and services. And this can be used to highlight players who are advertising this activity in game. So initially, this was actually kind of a big deal when they first were talking about this. So yeah, on Reddit, this kind of blew up because a lot of people were talking about it kind of being insane because initially it seemed like Jagex was saying that the buying or selling of services in the game is illegal, which is obvious. You can't buy like Throne of or Theater of Blood carries for like $100. I don't even know the price.
Real
That's
money?
just that's just an
If
example.
you spend gold, is it okay?
If you spend gold, it is okay. It's just that you can't buy services that are outside of the game. For example, like you can't like ask someone to go do Theater of Blood for you.
On your
Even
account.
yeah, on your account, even if you use gold. So if you pay them $100 or 100 gold, and if either of them end up where
So it's kind of like an overlap between account sharing and paying people in game.
Yeah, so it's not exclusive because like a lot of people were thinking that like, well, there it was twofold. So like you can't obviously pay with real money because that's a real world transaction, which is
Yes.
against the rules. But on top of that, you can't pay them to do things on your account for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so if
So they could
you're
take
paying
them
them with
with
real
you.
money or if you're paying them to log into your account, both are not allowed, which I thought
Okay.
was obvious. And then one thing that kind of was the reason that a lot of people got kind of like worked up about this is because there's another rule that says that you cannot trade other players for services. And you can, which is what they clarified. So a lot of people were
Okay.
concerned about that because like there's a lot of things in game where you could pay people to carry you through stuff with in-game gold, which is they clarified perfectly fine. So, for example, if you want to pay someone to carry you through the raids one, then you can. If you just pay them with like a million gold, for
Yeah,
example,
because this is
that's
gonna be the
totally
only
fine.
way I ever get through these things.
Yeah. So if you pay someone a million, if you pay a clan 100 million gold to carry you through raids one, I don't know the prices. That was just a made up number. Then that's totally fine. If you pay them with real money, that's not fine. And if you pay them with in-game money, but they use your account, that's also not fine.
Has to be in-game money, and you have to actually be logged in yourself.
Yeah, you have to be paying
Okay.
for a helping service.
Not them taking over.
Yeah, so there's
Got it.
quite a bit of clarification going on about that, and that's the way I understood it. I could totally be 100% wrong, but
That'd be kind of
they
funny.
seem to they seem to go quite into detail on clarifying it. So that's what I understood it here.
No, I mean that sounds accurate, really.
Yeah, and it also says here that another thing that was kind of needed to be clarified is there's another rule. It's an older existing rule before game services even were a real thing. And it says that game items must only be exchanged for other items or services within the game. And they go to reply saying that this rule was written long before account services such as those described became prevalent. And it's definitely unfortunate that includes the word services. And so they say, let us explain exactly what this means. And it says a player might trade in game gold for another player's in game item, or they might pay another player with in game gold to help with in game activities like essence running or having quest items delivered to your location. All of which is absolutely fine, and you're absolutely free to buy in game help with in game items. And this is what the services means in this context. So the distinction is thus, and this is all in actual news posts on the OSRS
These are
website.
quotes from Jagex themselves.
Yeah, these are actual quotes. They're saying that the difference is paying for in-game help from a fellow RuneScape player with in-game money or items is absolutely fine, but paying for out-of-game help from a real person logged into your account with either in-game or real-world money or items is a severe breach of the rules. So there was a big hullabaloo
Okay.
about that over the last couple of days. So
Thankfully, it doesn't affect us.
yeah, I don't, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, I didn't know that they were going to include that in the update, but I guess it's good they did because it was kind of an important clarification for some people.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's about it there. They did have a small change that I wanted to bring up in the patch notes. That's actually pretty cool, pretty interesting.
Okay.
If you don't know, the Pharaoh's Scepter you get from the
Pyramid Plunder.
Pyramid Plunder has been crashing super insanely hard in price.
I did not.
Yeah, like a lot of
I
people.
didn't know you could buy it.
Yeah, you can trade it.
I definitely thought it was something that you had to earn.
No, yeah, you could definitely trade it, and it's been going down in price significantly in the past couple months.
Bots are ruining the economy.
Yeah, literally. And so, but what they did is they made it so the drop rates scale based on the floor that you get the chest and the sarcophagus from.
Yeah, and you have to be certain levels to get on certain floors.
Yeah, exactly. So floors 1 is going to be starting at 1 in 3,500 chance, and then scales all the way up to 5 plus, being a 1 in 65 or 650 chance, which
Okay.
is so it's theoretically a 1/6 as good drop chance on floors 5 plus.
Okay.
And so they say that this is to stop bot farming level 1 chests with very low stats. The expected hours for a Scepter is now higher at a lower end, but lower at the higher end, as you'd expect. With a lower drop chance, it's going to take you longer on floor 1, and
Yes.
that's what they wanted.
Okay. Just stop the bots.
Yeah. Speaking of bots,
Oh, more bots.
yeah, master farmers drop tables for herb seeds now scale with farming level, and this is to stop bots using master farmer with very low stats. So herb seeds will now be worse below 71 farming and better above 71 farming.
It's so funny because this is all to stop bots, and I feel so bad for all these people who are genuinely playing below these levels, and they're like, well, that sucks.
Well, that's the thing though, is the only people that are going to be like thieving from a master farmer are going to be people that are like 99 thieving, and it's very likely that you're going to have high farming with that as well.
Yeah, but some people do hate farming. If you want how to get to 99 farming passively, we actually have a video on that too.
We do have a video on that as well. But I don't know. I don't think that's too hard to ask. 71 farming is not that high. For a legit player, it's not that high.
It took me a while to get there, but
Yeah, but like
if you
I
do
said,
Tith Farm, you could get pretty quickly probably.
Master's Farmer is also not a very high requirement. I think it's like 45, but to do it practically, it's very high. To do
Okay.
it practically, I think it's recommended 99
Ridiculous.
because he'll still knock you out until 99. Yeah, so I guess that's good, obviously, because the seeds market has been crashing too. So that's cool.
Not the seeds market.
Yeah. And so that's actually going to be like nearly it for the update. There is a little bit of a change so that graceful items will be saved over other things whenever
Good.
you die. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And that players will no longer find all their metamorphic dust consumed by using it on an omelet.
That sounds fake.
Yeah, that was a really niche thing, but I've seen it a couple
None
times.
of these words actually exist in my
Yeah, so-
vocabulary.
Very like small things besides that were put into the game, but that's totally fine because there was a lot introduced in this patch, like we said. And so
That's it?
yeah, so that's pretty much it for the update.
Awesome. Yeah, big update, dude.
Yeah, so I'm super happy with the update.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the fishing boss.
I think it's kind of funny how usually, like, there's barely any updates since we started this, or even no updates, and we usually talk about it for so long. And then when there's a ton of updates, we don't talk about it as much.
Yeah,
It's
just
weird.
That's how it is. I guess like leading up to the patch is actually more interesting than the patch itself because then
True.
you don't have to like theorize whatever you were doing and stuff like that. You can actually just go experience it.
Yeah.
And just like I guess scrolling through the subreddit, I've already seen some people said they get like 1,000,000 gold per hour doing the Temporos boss, and some people have gotten the Temporos pet
Oh my
on 1 KC.
gosh. No, 1,000.
No, one KC.
I need to go.
Yeah,
I need to go play this immediately.
yeah. And there's also memes very extremely similar. I even talk about this in my guide. This game is extremely similar to Winter Tot.
And the
And
long debate of to fletch or not to fletch.
yeah, the long debated meme of why Fletch. And there's already memes about the new one, why Cook. And if you do the boss at all, then you'll understand this. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I guess there
That'd be
is
really cool. Sorry, now we're just on Reddit looking at other stuff too.
there was one thing I guess we could bring up that was kind of funny that happened over the last few days.
Okay.
But there's this dude on the subreddit that was talking about how he had a single digit RuneScape account. His RuneScape name was literally the number 5. And he was talking about how he was mad because it got like banned or something like that. And so a lot of people were hyping it up and like telling Jagex like, yo, get on this. Why did this guy like get his account banned and stuff like that? Or like he couldn't get his account back or whatever. And it's hilarious because a mod actually did get back and it was hilarious. It turns out that the Jagex mod was like, yeah, so your account, you don't have access to it because you sold it. And then the person you sold it to got banned for real money trading.
Oh,
And
okay.
so that's why you're not getting your account back, because it's not yours. So I don't know.
Dang,
It
no one
was
knew the full
hilarious.
story there.
Yeah, it was hilarious. So
Oh my gosh, another Tempoross pet.
yeah, so there's a few Temporos pets already. There's actually a lot of great stuff. Whenever there's a patch, I'd recommend going over and checking out the subreddit. There's always a lot of hilarious like notes and stuff like that. So
Already a lot of stuff for me to be posting as memes on our Instagram and Twitter.
yeah, if you don't follow our Twitter, I mean, there's a lot of really sick memes. So all right, but yeah, so I guess we'll stop messing around on Reddit. That's gonna be pretty much it for this week's patch notes. I mean, we like glazed over our huge patch, so I mean, if you want to see more of it, go to the OSRS website rather, and check out our videos if you want to see the guides on all that stuff. Just didn't really want to go over everything twice because we've already made a bunch of content on this, but I did want to put it out there and
Yeah,
let
lots of
everyone
videos
know.
coming soon, probably.
Yeah, so there is a lot to check out. I would highly recommend checking it out, but that's going to be about it. Do you have anything planned for up in the future?
Yeah, I think this week I would really like to start doing the Tempoross. Now that I've seen it, I have a new goal. I'm going to do a bunch of that. Probably get the pet, whatever. And I think I may start the winter tot idea, 100 winter tot, but that will probably take me a while to do, so we'll see about that.
Yeah, that'll definitely take you a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm at 85 fire making too, so it's probably going to get me pretty high.
Yeah.
But I'll do it eventually because I do think that'd be fun. What about you? What do you think you're going to be doing this week?
I know for certain that I'm going to be doing more Temporos because one, it was fun, and two, it'd be cool to see like loot from 100. So I might do a video on that. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, we should both do one. You do Temporos, whatever, and I do winter tot.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that. I'm going to have another Outriders video coming out for sure. I'm going to have...
Wyverns.
Quote unquote wyverns. Definitely maybe not going to be working on that. I mean, more RuneScape videos, more Outriders videos, more Valheim videos, all of the same stuff that we've already been putting out, just more of it. Yeah, just like working super hard. Also, if you guys do like, this obviously isn't an Outriders podcast, but if you do like Outriders, I'm likely going to be streaming it when it comes out on the 1st. So
You've been streaming up a storm lately.
I've not streamed at all.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said
So,
that.
yeah, so great. I'll be streaming on hopefully Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So hopefully you can
nice.
catch me on both or either, whatever you prefer. And yeah, there's a lot of content coming out. So
Great. Yeah.
yeah.
With so much things and weirdly our shortest video yet.
Yeah, weirdly our shortest video. But
I think we're both just...
it was.
We've already made videos on the new content, so...
Yeah, and it had a lot of I mean, content in it. We were talking about like relevant stuff the whole time. So
True.
it's all, like we said, a lot of stuff, a really big patch. We can only talk about it for so much. You should probably just go check it out yourself.
And I think me at least, I'm kind of just like, kind of want to go play it now. Can we wrap this up real quick?
Just go stab me some fishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks for listening this week. We'll be back next week with more fishing stuff, updates, videos, and all of the normal stuff.
Yeah, and if you guys want to follow us on social media, we have a Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Apparently, Rob's going to start streaming on Twitch, so that'll be coming up. You can find us everywhere under Bunebape, except for Twitter. We are Bunebape OSRS. If you want to ask us any questions, too, you could just message us or reply to us anywhere, and we will answer you and also answer you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Give you a shout out if you want it.
I think it's highly likely we do another Q&A either next week or the week after.
We should have done that this week. Who knew that this would be a weirdly short episode?
No, that's okay, because I like spacing it out in between then. I feel like
That's
there's going to be a
true.
lot of questions about Temporos and stuff like that, so we can answer
And we
those.
need to actually understand it before we answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked our last Q&A from Reddit stuff, and everything I answered, I was like, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me start with that.
Yeah.
And then just give the worst advice I could think of.
Yeah, so you can look forward to Q&As, ask us questions. We'll probably answer them. And if not, then we'll just pull questions from Reddit like last time. I think that was pretty fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you all, and we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.